Hey there, Flesh and Blood folks. Welcome back to Dice Commando. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we are here with my buddy Sean, and we are talking the Summer of Commoners. He's going to tell us about an event he's running that maybe you would be interested in, even if you're not in the Portland, Oregon area. Then we're going to talk about Commoner as a format, and just go as long as we feel like it. A huge shout out to our channel members for supporting what we do here. If you want to get involved with the channel and the Dice Commando community, please consider joining as a channel member. Remember, these videos are only possible with your support. You can show that support with a like, a subscribe, and by leaving us a comment and sharing your feedback. Community first, and go Commando. Hey there, Flesh and Blood folks. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. How's it going, my friend?
Doing very good. Yourself?
Good. Why don't you tell the people a bit about yourself, your FaB history, our history, whatever you want to throw out there.
Sure. Yeah, I, PDX resident, got into card gaming with Star Wars Destiny, met Andrew through that, and then had a baby last fall, and as part of the care package of diapers and butt balm and all the other things that they brought, Andrew dropped off a couple Commoner decks, and I got hooked quickly.
Yep.
So, yeah, been playing, I guess, about 7-ish months now, and
You're very active.
Yeah.
You hit both the Pro Quests this weekend, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did okay at one and tanked at the other, but it was fun.
As it goes.
Still cards, right? Yeah.
And your favorite deck right now?
I'm loving Briar. I prefer to play what I call Gentleman's Briar, which is the go tall Briar, non-attack into a big attack and then Rosetta afterwards. But I did go the dirty channel Mount Heroic way for ProQuest because I thought, well, I should at least give myself a chance to win, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
So it's powerful.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, well, I just want to remind everybody we are sponsored here by our good friends over at FaBDB. We know them, we love them, best source on the interwebs for deck building, collection management, all that other good stuff. And when you're over there, make sure to consider upgrading your account to unlock all the additional features, especially if you're playing around on TTS or something like that. It's very, very, very useful. So thanks to our friends over at FaBDB. Shout out to those guys for keeping the wheels on the bus here and everything they do for Flesh and Blood. I don't know very many people who don't use that site in some capacity already. So. All right, so talking Commoner. So let's go ahead. So the Summer of Commoner, right? I think everybody's very excited. I think a large number of people in the community are very excited about it.
Yeah.
Because it's formal. People are kicking off stuff. So you are kicking off an event series across the Portland area. So why don't you tell us about what you got going, what the vision is?
Yeah. So it's going to be a Commoner tournament series. We're going to call it the Commoner Crawl. Focus is basically casual outing. We're going to house it inside of a different brewery every month. We'll do it once a month. And it'll be, focused on bringing in new players or allowing, new players access to, tournament experiences that are not, monetarily heavy investment, right? So if you have buddies that are looking to get into the game, you can bring them. We'll give them free Commoner decks. We'll do a learn to play for an hour, and if they want to stick around and try their hand at the the tournament, they'd be more than welcome to do that. And if not, that's cool too. And we'll sit down and we'll take our most busted Commoner deck and see what we can do with them.
Yeah, fair enough. So I do want to point out the crawl portion of this is because it is a pub crawl.
It is.
We are doing various pubs or breweries around the Portland area. So everybody wins even if you lose.
That's right. It's like if you lose round one, you're in the beer bracket and there just happens to be beer there, right? So you're good to go.
That's my bracket, man.
Yeah. Beer bracket's top table for Andrew sometimes. Yeah. But it's really cool. I'm looking forward to it. For me, I'm for the format, I think it's neat because I'll be able to like jump around to different heroes and kind of see if I like the play style and get a feel for the class and that kind of thing before I go and invest a bunch of money and Majestics and legendaries and whatever the new thing Marvels.
Above the Marvels. Yeah, fair enough.
Got to flex dragons, right?
And then want to give a shout out to Travis over at FaB Foundry because he's helping boot this as well.
Yeah, I've spoken with him a little bit. We're still working out details on like how he is going to be involved, but he is interested for sure, and hopefully that works out. And
he's floating the Commoner decks, or at least to start, right?
I think so. Yeah. Or we'll make a deal, some kind of deal.
Well, we'll all have Commoner. We'll all have plenty of commons. Get those ball lightnings ready, folks.
Whoa, baby. They're really good. Yeah. As it turns out.
Yeah.
So we're doing that. And then the goal will be whatever venue we come into, we'll try to get some kind of gift card or swag for them to do like door prizes or that kind of thing as well. And I'm going to put it out, and I don't know if the community will be responsive, but some of the other players that have like great big collections and they've got Majestic sitting around they're not going to do anything with, or even rares and stuff that like new players who picked up a commoner deck and are like, man, I kind of want to build that out and can save them a bunch of money pricing out stuff that way too. But that it's all in the works right now, trying to figure it out. Yeah.
Well, we'll continue to pump the info. We've got the logo up now and stuff, but we'll continue to pump the info and advertise it on our channels. Obviously, if you're in the Portland area, you should come.
Yes,
if you're not and you're watching this and you think it's a good idea, do it. Right? Do something similar, or
absolutely,
your own version of it. So
yeah,
I think it's a great idea. So I wanted to make sure we had you on to talk about it and pump it. And
for sure. Yeah, and I'd love to see, if you guys even want to use the name and, be associated or whatever, like we'll figure out a way. I'd love to see that kicking off in cities all over the world. That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, there's no shortage of breweries, at least across the U.S. So.
I know, right?
Fair enough. All right, so let's talk Commoner. We already talked a bit about, I think, the elephant in the room, which is ball lightning and seeds, right?
Yeah.
Not being banned, right? So for those of you who may be catching up for the first time, right? Those are both banned in all formats.
Yep.
And, not all formats, sorry. They're banned in Blitz and Class Constructed. They're not banned in Commoner.
Yeah.
And is it fair to say they kind of dominate the format right now?
I think so. Yeah, I think it is pretty busted. It's funny, like, because I came in a post-Seeds world, pretty much. So I had Seeds played against me for the first time in the Commoner event after the ProQuest at Disc and Dice this weekend, and I had to read the card, and I was like, that does what? It's like, you can play that from where? It's like, oh my god, this is so good. You're like, yep, you just run them all, right? Run 6 Seeds and go nuts, and it's really powerful. I think that deck and the Briar deck are the most powerful things that I've seen so far.
You're talking like the Cheerios-esque Briar, right?
Yeah. Go wide, ball lightning.
Right.
Go, all of that stuff. They're running the I think it's Electrify, where it's like the next thing that hits does 3 damage, and then ball lightning into whatever else.
Yeah, and that's the one that took down the big Commoner event at the Pro Tour weekend, right? I think it was Final Black, if I'm saying that. I'm probably not saying it correctly, but
Pheno, I think.
Pheno Black. Okay, so I know he had like a Cheerios Briar-esque build, like you're talking about. So
Yep, very strong. I was on the wrong deck, but it was fun. I played a dash boost and just boosted.
Dash boost is good too. Yeah, a lot of 2s though, right? Because remember, no T-bone, because T-bone's a rare, so you lose your second set of zeros, which does definitely change things. But you're running Hyperdriver there, so you get a little extra cash, but not much.
Yeah, in my experience, the game lasts about 3 turns. So that's all. Your Hyperdriver's there the whole game anyway. So.
Right. Yeah, fair enough. And the one I've been looking at is Lightning Lexi, also because you can bring Ball Lightning in, and Ball Lightning is a fusible card.
Yep.
So that's what I've been looking at, because Buzzbolt and Frazzle are both commons.
Yeah.
So that's no lighted up, but Buzzbolt and Frazzle are both common. So we're looking at that, but no Voltaire, right? You only get single shot. So
sure, yeah.
But
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I ran into a Kano player, and Kano's actually pretty threatening still, which
Interesting.
is kind of wild.
That's surprising. You mentioned that. It's kind of surprising.
Yeah, I think he ultimately went 2-2, but I was sitting on 1 life when I killed him, so he easily could have been 3-1.
So he's just doing zaps and Voltic bolts and...
Yep. He plays on our turn and plays on his turn, and if he gets to go first, just slamming through damage. And
Interesting.
Yeah, if you're running Null Rune and have enough blues, maybe it's not that scary, but it was working pretty good against me. I was running...
Well, that's true, I guess. If people are running a lot of reds for Briar... Okay, I see.
Yeah. I think... I don't know. I think I had like about a third of my deck was blue, and I had Null Rune 3, which was helpful, but he was still pushing through damage every turn. So
okay,
yeah,
okay. And then how's Kassai doing? To me, that seems like it should be pretty good.
I think in theory it's good. I haven't seen it played, and I haven't played it yet. But just Kassai doing Kassai things should be pretty strong.
Right. And just to clarify for those who aren't familiar with the format, the reason Kassai is legal is because you're allowed a rare hero and you're allowed 2 rares in your
up to 2 rare
up to 2 rares
yeah.
in your, what do they call it, arsenal? Not arsenal. Loadout, I think. Anyway, your effective sideboard.
Yeah.
Whatever the correct game term is. So
yeah.
So she can bring both of her, because both of the Sabers are rares, and is she rare? I think she's rare.
She's a rare, yep.
But for the ones that are in the next supplemental set, Everfest, they're all Majestic. So no Valda, no Icelander, thank God.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then the attack reactions, because Kassai has, what is it? I always forget the dang card, the one with the go-go boots on the bottom, the one that gives go again and then a plus. Blade Runner, thank you.
Yeah.
Blade Runner, and then whatever comes out of this new 2-player set, assuming that they're common or token rarity, that could be valid.
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of attack reacts, so which is harder to deal with, but Sync and Fate are commons.
Sure.
Keep that in mind. So.
Yep.
Yeah, so is that pretty much the meta, or has there been anything else you've seen that surprised you, or?
That's pretty much what I saw. I have been told that there's a really strong Bravo build that's like a Bravo Aura defense swing hammer kind of.
Yeah,
situation.
Anathos for 6 every turn seems okay.
Yeah, just fully block and yeah, it's a thing.
Bravo does Bravo things. Yeah.
Yeah, so it seems like...
Oh, and then Pummel's a common too.
Yeah.
Have you run up any ninjas?
Not yet. I've got an Ira build made just because I wanted to try her out, but I haven't had a chance to get it on the table yet.
Got it. Ira should definitely be a thing in commoner, because she's the easiest deck to put together, right?
Yeah.
Hands down, so...
Yeah, I saw a video on a Prism Herald Pummel list that looks pretty legit too.
No go again though, but you're just hoping you don't get popped.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Is blinding light? Is that a common? I think it is, right?
Oh yeah, the one that lowers.
The one that lowers.
I think it is. Yeah.
So then you could do a bunch of, because you're not getting go again, so you don't care about yellow, so you can go red blue heralds. Actually, I could see that.
Yeah.
Red blue heralds because blindings, most of your heralds are 2, blindings 1, so that works with blues.
Yeah.
You keep some on board for pummel. Okay, I can get on board with that.
Yeah, if you miss, right, you can always take your herald that went to soul and pop out a shield and swing for whatever 4.
It's four
it is.
Yeah. Interesting.
Which isn't terrible.
Yeah. Especially if the meta's like the Cheerios type stuff. That's basically a 2-card hand for 6 or 7. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm excited to see what people come up with, honestly. Like, yeah, I'm probably gonna build out like 5 or 6 decks and try to take it to game night with my more casual buddies who are like, it sounds fun, but I'm not going to buy cards. It's like, oh, let's play then.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can put a whole bunch, and they don't even need to be in nice sleeves because they're just commons, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so what would be your overall hope and goal then at the end of the summer? Do you hope to use it as a vehicle to convert people, or do you want to keep it going, or to both?
My plan at this point is to kind of keep if the tournament series is successful through the summer, to keep it going once a month. Planning on doing it on a Sunday, which is a day that most people have kind of available
until football starts.
And then they'll have to share with us. But yeah, I'd like to kind of keep it going inevitably, and that's not the right word. You know what I mean?
Indefinitely.
Yes. Inevitably. But we want to do that, and the goal is just to get as much exposure for new players out there as possible, and kind of direct them to whatever store we think would be best for them if they want to continue doing that thing. So, Gone Guy obviously is it's a favorite spot of mine. Disc and Dice has been really great for me too. I'm sure there are a plethora of other stores out here that are good, but some of them focus more on specific formats, so kind of direct people based on what they want to be doing in the game.
Yeah. Okay, well, great. I mean, it sounds like if it works, if we can get people out, which that's what we're trying to spread the word on.
Yep.
It should be a fun summer of Commoner. So anyway, I think that about does it. Do you have any other thoughts before we wrap up and get out of here?
I think that's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, seriously, think about coming out. Bring your friends. Bring your enemies. Get them down at the table.
Fair enough. Well, thank you very much for making the trek over here. Sit outside on another gorgeous spring day and talk flesh and blood. And we'll see what else we have to talk about right after this. So anyway, folks, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Sean, thank you again. Come check out the Commoner Pub Crawl, the Commoner Crawl, or see if it works for your area. Nothing else, folks. Say it with me. Go Commando. Look at that timing.
Yeah, baby. It's like I'm an actor or something.